So I'm standing here in the center part of Malmö with the Forerunner, Hudson.
Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you too. So how is it going here? What have you done here in Sweden?
It's been a blessing so far. We've been out here for the last 3 days, and we're working out here in the city center here in Malmö, giving out great controversies and copies of Leper Vision and a tract that's dealing with the 500th anniversary of the Reformation, to give people a true knowledge of the history of what took place, so that as these movements are going forward, they might have the proper knowledge to deal with the deception that's coming forward. So it's really been a blessing so far, and it's good to see you and the group here as well.
Yeah, it's good to see you all too. You're about 30 people?
About 30 of us thus far. We're going to have another 20, so we may have about 50 altogether.
Oh, that's great. And what are the people saying here?
So far, so good. People have been, it's kind of like I get the sense that in most major cities that I work in, I guess, and this is pretty much a kind of metropolitan area, it's kind of a hit and miss kind of thing. People have the kind of Laodicean mindset, rich and increases of good and have need of nothing. But as we pray and we press forward, and we're not allowing the devil to discourage us by the people that are not accepting, we've been getting good feedback. Actually, I just gave something to a lady not too long ago, and she was really happy to receive it, and she gave us a little curtsy bow and took another great controversy from us, so she was excited about it.
Yeah. What do you think about will happen soon in the future? Do you think that the people will be even more kind of interested in the Pope, and that he's getting even more popular, or are you seeing that?
Yeah, well, I think that what we're seeing is a phenomenon that has never been seen before. I think the last Pope that got this type of critical acclaim was Pope John Paul II. But Pope Francis, within a 3-year frame of time, has pretty much been able to trump him, no pun intended, been able to trump him. And he's just made such inroads with every sector of society. It seems as though everybody's embracing him, the LGBT community, the atheists, and unfortunately right now we're looking at an event that's the Protestants saying we're embracing you fully as well. And so I do believe that society is going to continue more and more to embrace him, but beyond what I believe, Bible prophecy says that, because we know that the beast will ascend out of the pit very soon, and all the world will wander after this system. And so that's why it's important that we're out here doing what we're doing right now, and it's important that you do whatever you can do wherever you're at to spread this gospel, so that people can have a knowledge of the truth, so that when these events really come to a head, they will be able to see through the deception that's being promoted by the devil and his agents.
We know that you have had some struggles as well, right, in the Vatican when you were there last time. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, first time we were there shooting Leper Vision, we did have some struggles, and we got detained by the police. Cameraman and myself, we prayed, and the Lord blessed us, and we were liberated.
Yes, praise the Lord.
But we're in the process of shooting Volume 2 right now. I was just out in the Vatican once again, and we had a much more serious situation. But once again, the Lord liberated us. So I'm thankful, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share that information with everybody, so that it might, once again, as I said earlier, quicken the minds of people to realize the times we're living in.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
And if you want to know more about what is happening and read more even about the Reformation, you can go to empowermissions.org, and you will find many articles there, and also reformation.empowermissions.org. So go there, and I hope that you also will be with us and distributing literature to people all around Scandinavia, because people need to hear more about what is happening in the world and the prophecies that are fulfilled, that the Bible talks more about.
Amen.